Howdy, it's Jim Morado, and this is late November 2023. We are in one of my favorite little towns on the planet, Marietta, Georgia. By the way, there's a great little French bakery cafe place we just passed on the right there. I'm going to put up another video on that. But that place is ridiculous. We had breakfast there a couple times, and we really liked it. We're driving we're driving over to the square at the moment. And just wanted to put up a quick video of us driving around Marietta, Georgia, because I like this town so much. This is a town, if we're going to be anywhere near Atlanta, and people pass through Atlanta all the time, but if we're going to be in that area, I want to go to Marietta. Marietta is just one of my favorite towns. And they've got this great little square with some wonderful businesses, art, a little play area. I've been to some nice little festivals there in the square before. Nice art shops. There's a bookstore, ice cream, couple of nice coffee shops in this area too. I'm very fond of Cool Beans Coffee. A great record/antique store. So much in this area. People know about Marietta. It's not undiscovered, but I don't think people know how great Marietta is. And I just, we find ourselves there, quite a bit, and I'm grateful for that. Probably once a year, I think we find ourselves in this area, at least over the last several years. And I'm just so happy about that. Lots of great independent restaurants, lots of history. In fact, I'm very interested in the Civil War. And Georgia in particular has a lot of Civil War history. And right in this Marietta area, there's just a ton, just a very interesting cluster of Civil War things to see and to check out. And I'm even finding new stuff as we walk around. In fact, in this little park, in the center of the square, there's kind of a little playground area, and they have the General, very well-known train involved in the Civil War. In fact, the General itself is in a museum not too far from here, and I've put up another video on it elsewhere on this YouTube channel. Of course, Kennesaw Mountain. I wanted to say right there while I was filming that wall, a lady drove up to us and rolled down her window and welcomed us to Marietta. Of course, me with my camera out, I looked like a tourist. But a lady with the sweetest southern accent I've ever heard stopped and just said she wanted to welcome us to Marietta and she hoped we had a good time. And it was one of the sweetest, most sincere gestures I've ever experienced from someone as we've been traveling. So think about that. If you live in a touristy area, it's always nice when people come and spend their money in your community, and being welcomed like that was just very, very sweet, and it touched us. It was just a very, very sweet gesture, and I wanted to say that real quick. Also, I wanted to give a quick endorsement to the Kennesaw House and the Marietta Museum of History. Again, referring back to that great locomotive chase and the General. It was plotted at that particular building, and it is right off the square here in Marietta. But they have a very nice museum, and they have a great gift shop. And if you're interested in the Big Chicken, which is a bit of an icon in this neck of the woods, look it up. I'm not going to explain it, but they have some really cool stickers, pins, and even stuffed plush Big Chicken toys for $5. At least while I was there, they were $5, which I thought was a steal. I bought two. But always friendly staff there. And I was there. I took a tour of that museum. It's been several years since I went through the museum, but there was a nice fellow who was working there and basically just gave me a private tour. And that's Marietta, Georgia. Nice little food court area over there. There's the railroad tracks. Wonderful having trains go through. And there's that playground version of the General, which I thought was just pretty cool. Again, Marietta, Georgia, tons of history, tons of Civil War history. If you're into antiques, if you're into cool coffee shops, this place is a must. Again, it's not unknown. I'm not plucking it from obscurity, but I don't think people get just how cool this town is. If you're from there, drop me a line. Let me know what I missed.